Hi, I'm Skip Kendall. I spent over 20 years on the PGA Tour and developed one of the best short games in the world. Now I'm coaching, and I'm excited to tell you about a trainer that I just came across. It's called a PUR Truth Trainer and Prepare, and it's one of the best things that I've come across in a long time. It really helps my section 1 of my putting system called block practice because it's an all-in-one. That's what I love about it, and I'm going to show you about it all today. Okay, so another thing that I always see my students struggle with when they first come to see me is the actual shape of the stroke. The new revolution in putting is having a longer backswing with a shorter follow through. We've proven that this puts the best roll on the ball. So this device right here, when you put the half perfectors on one side, obviously the side closest to the heel of your putter, I'm going to put these swing guides in to make sure that Gunnar's actual shape of stroke is really good. So I put the shorter one in the front here, and I'll put it in like that. The longer one almost all the way back. So as you can see, if Gunnar makes too big of a backstroke, he's going to hit the swing guide in the back, and if he makes too long of a follow through, he's going to hit the swing guide in the front. Again, these are like guardrails. These swing guides are like guardrails for shape of stroke. It really tells everything. Let's try this, Gunnar. Go ahead. So remember, we've always talked about longer backswing, shorter follow through. Puts the best roll on the ball. You're going to just see this ball roll end over end just perfectly. So he clipped the front swing guide just a little bit, but still ball rolled beautifully there. And this is something that you can add again. This is a one-stop shop here. This is just such a good trainer. All right, so now one of the things that I see some of my students struggle with when they first come to me is where your feet are supposed to be. What width should they be? And basically it's shoulder width apart. I see some people putt with it real narrow feet, but for the most part, I just want your feet to be basically shoulder width. One of the things that this trainer does again is go ahead and take your setup, Gunnar. I can put swing guides in now. So not only do we have swing guides in here for shape of stroke, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, that looks pretty good, Gunnar. I'm going to put these swing guides in this way. For Gunnar to know that his feet needs to fit right inside. He's on right there. So every time he knows the perfect width apart with these swing guides, these external constraints, these swing guides are there. You can actually hear it if you make, if you hit one of them. Lining your feet up obviously is right there. You can look at that before you actually make your stroke. But these external constraints of the shape of stroke, you'll know if you hit one. You'll hear it. You don't actually have to look, on the mats of today. Well, I got to take it back this far, and then I have to have this far in the follow through. You actually would have to look at it to see, are you really taking it back to, number 4, if that's where you want to go to? You'd have to look and see. Or, this is just an easy way to do it. Again, this is just making life easier. All right, let's go ahead, Gunnar. Let's see if we can make this happen. So yeah, lined up perfect there with the feet. That looks great. It's almost perfect. I think you just nicked the front gate there for shape of stroke. Actually, still a great stroke, but just nicked the front one there.